y'all. Good afternoon. How you living? How you living? Good afternoon. I know, like it's 12 p.m. Pacific or 3 p.m. Eastern. We switched it up a little bit, but it's lunchtime, so y'all good to tune in. That's all I'm saying. Y'all good to tune in. All right, you already know we got to start from the top. Welcome to another episode of 1 Billion Brave. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm so glad you guys tuned in. I'm so grateful to be here. Another opportunity to share, like, and give God all the accolades, right? So for those that don't know, my name is Domo. I am the hostess with the mostest. Host with the mostest. And we're gonna get into the house rules. Let's get it, let's go. All right, so what up? Oh, well, I'm just gonna say it. What up, Angel? I know y'all can't see it on the screen yet. What up, Angel? Love you, girl. Okay, so let's get into the house rules. House rules are no profanity. We don't do that on this show. You already know we don't do that on this show. There's so many words. Let's use them. Vocabulary is fundamental, is all I'm saying. Vocabulary is fundamental. We do no bashing of politics, gender, or religion. Why? Because from one blood he made all the nations. So we pretty much kinfolk. You auntie, unc, bro, sis, uncle, what that, all that. We do talk about Jesus Christ on this show. Let's get that real straight and clear. Jesus Christ is going to be very much so known on this show. Why? Because he's the main squeeze. Without him, we are literally nothing. And we meaning me and you. The most important thing you already know. Listen with your good ear. You got tuning in? Okay, cool. So, I need y'all to really catch this, what I'm about to say. This show is the very first show that has a hostess with a disability, comma, that have guests with disabilities, limitations, or essential caregivers. Oprah, you know I'm coming. Oprah, you know I'm coming, and when I come, just have the fruit snacks ready because I'm gonna be at your door. Y'all already know. Y'all know how I get down. Oprah, we in there. It's a wrap. Okay, so now that we got the house rules out the way, let's get into the sponsors. I'm so grateful that we have sponsors on this show. Listen, we're going, come on, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Say that 5 times fast, right? All right, so first sponsor is the Ashley Inn and Co. For those women that are everyday women that love to dress comfortably yet fashionable, the everyday woman, the Ashley Inn and Co. is your place to go. Please follow this company at the Ashley Inn and Co. on IG and Facebook, The Everyday Woman. 2 Live Crew, let's go. Next is New You Services. For those new and upcoming business owners, small businesses that need help. Like, I don't know what to do. I need help with customizing anything from logos to merchandise to stationery. Please follow them on New You with a K Services on IG or email newuservices@gmail.com for more info. Last but not least, we got the infamous, y'all ready for it? Harris Transportation LLC. Let's go. For those people, those businesses that need bulk things transferred, you got a big old situation that you need transferred for the low, contact them. They're affordable and they can get the job done. Contact them at 951 area code 472-3376 or email chrisharris763@yahoo.com. Yo, I mean, we got a sponsor. We got sponsors, y'all. We got sponsors. Listen, if anyone wants to be a sponsor, if you have a business or if you have a product that you want, go to www.onebillionbrave.com and you can be a sponsor. Let me know. I got you. Okay. And y'all see it? Y'all see the roller ribbon? Y'all see it? Okay. We doing big things in a small world. So let's get into the topic of today. Let's get right into it. I decided that I wanted to come on and just kind of share my story, share me. Like, it's always good to have guests, but I want people to know that um I deal with stuff too. Like, I am the hostess, but your girl be dealing with some things on the things. Okay, so today's topic is Foot Locker. Why you name it Foot Locker, Domo? Because we talk about feet. Okay, we are talking about my feet. Point blank and the period. Shoes included. Let's get right into it. Okay, so for those that do not know, I've always struggled with my feet. That's my thorn. My thorn is my feet. I have a brain tumor, so that caused me to have my right side is shorter than my left, smaller than my left, muscle weakness, nerve damage. So my feet have always been an issue because, one, I wear two different size shoes. Let me tell you the difference of the sizes, because I need y'all to hear me with the struggle of the feet. Okay, so my left foot, which is the foot that or the side, I'm sorry, the side that is supposed to be the normal side, the one that grew, um, all that jazz. That's a size 6, right? So as we transfer over to the right side, which is the weaker side, which is the smaller side, which is the shorter side, um, yeah, I'm in a size 4. Let that marinate real quick. A 6 in my left foot and a 4, a doggone 4 in my right foot. So you can imagine the struggles that I've had with my feet in the shoes, right? So in addition to that, my feet turn in like they turn in like the shape of like a bean, a pinto bean. So they turn in and then I walk on my toes. So it's a lot, right? So just keep all that in mind. So recently, over the past like few months, I've had really bad situations with my feet. Like, they've just been a lot of pain. When I walk, it's just been pain because of the way I stand, all that jazz. And I was like, all right, okay. I keep falling, I keep injuring my feet. Like I told y'all a few months ago, I sprained my ankle, my left ankle, then I sprained my right ankle. Right. So you can imagine that's always been my situation. Always been. And so, oh, dang, don't need my bad. And so it got to the point to where I kept re-injuring my feet and I was just tapped out, in the sense I really didn't know if I wanted to walk because I was in so much pain. And I was afraid that every single time I would walk, I would injure my feet. Every single time. Grandma. Yeah, that's very true. And my toes do go up. It's a lot. Told y'all on my feet. So I would always struggle with my feet. So recently, over the past few months, it seemed like and it felt like every single time I just kept injuring, re-injuring, re-injuring. So I would try so many different things in the sense of elevation, wear ace bandage, ice it, heat it, all that jazz, right? So at this point, I was tapped out. Okay, I've had it. I've had it. I'm over it. I've, I'm strong enough, and my strength is gone. So I need something, right? So just recently, um, I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to talk to my doctor, and um he created, no, he didn't create anything. Actually, he told me that I needed braces, so I ended up getting casts made to have braces on my feet, so my feet will not turn, twist, all that jazz, right? So, and that's the picture of them creating the special made cast and the special made braces. All right, so here's the thing. I was tapped out, and I know the Bible says we're not gonna put more than, God will never put more on you than you can bear, right? So why do you get tapped out, Domo? Why are there some times that you feel tapped out? I'm glad you asked. Because of the simple fact that God will never put more on you than you feel like you can bear. In my sense, in my situation, in my case, the situation never changed. I was tapped out. The situation never changed. But God gave me the resource to change the perspective of how to deal with my situation. Think about it. My situation never changed. I still to this day have feet issues. I still to this day. But after I came to the point to where okay, Domo, you done tried everything at this point. After you done tried everything, that's when you got to run to God, right? And that's when he won't put more on you can bear, but you got to go to him and try to figure out how to bear it. That's deep. And I say that because a lot of people feel like our situations, what we be dealing with, what we go through, it's like, God, you can't hear me. Like, I'm tapped out. I can't do this no more. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Nevertheless, your situations never change. It's your perspective of how to deal with your situations change. And that's when we need to go to God. After we done all this jazz of, okay, we done figured it out ourselves. We done did this, we done did that. God's like, yep. Yeah, but why you tapped out? Because in a sense, you ain't done nothing. That's true. That's true. That's true. Nevertheless, here it is. You tried it yourself, but your situation still ain't changed. But when you turn to God, that's when he'll give you tools to help your situation. In my sense, my feet have still not changed. My feet are not structured correctly, and they ain't been structured correctly. But God gave me the tools to get braces medically medically formed for my feet, right? So I can walk. My situation ain't changed, but how I deal with my situation has changed. And the crazy thing is, I've dealt with so much stuff, like near death experiences, right? I mean, like chemotherapy, radiation, tumors, death in my right ear. But yeah, why is it that the smallest thing, like my feet be hurting, I'm just like, all right, God, I'm tapped out. What? I know for a fact God be like, bro, your tapped out sensor is a little off. Just a taste, because the heavy duty stuff you don't get tapped out on. You feel like you can conquer the world, but the smallest minute things, the one that you know God can handle, you just like, okay, we done. We done. What? What? Why we get tapped out so quick? Why we get tapped out so quick for the smallest things? I do it all the time. And it's an eye-opening thing for me because it's just like I've always dealt with feet issues, and I try to give like the scapegoat of trying to trying to do it a different way. Now I know for a fact I need braces because I've had braces before. I've had them. I've had the ones that go up to my knees. I've had the ones that go up to my calves. So I know. Domo, you got feet issues. And I'm over here like, well, what if I would just wear high tops? Okay, I got my walker, but I don't feel like using my walker sometimes. So I'm just gonna walk without it. Or I'm gonna walk without no shoes. Bro, what you doing? You know you have feet issues. Like I know that for a fact. And yet I'm not even protecting it. I'm not even taking care of it. And that's another reason why I get tapped out. Because what I'm supposed to be doing, the process of taking care of my feet and knowing the tools to take care of my feet, I don't do. I choose not to do. I choose to be like, there's a better way. Is there a better way? Because here I am again, as in God, like, bro, I'm tapped out. I can't do it. And I know God was like, well, if you follow the protocol the first time, meaning taking care of an area that's your weakness, protecting the area that you're weak in, maybe you wouldn't be in this position by yourself. Maybe you wouldn't be in this position at all. Because there was a time where I didn't need my braces. There was a time where my arch wasn't dropped. There was a time where my feet were so sensitive to where I had to wear high tops. There were times where I didn't have to deal with none of that. But because of the gradual process of me continually not taking care of not taking care of the important stuff, not taking care of, because what I saw was, oh, it's all right. I mean, I'm not hurting right now, so I'm good. Like I'm straight. I'm not hurting right now, so I can shortcut. And my mom always told me, bro, that's a crazy thing. My mom always told me, like, do not shortcut your life. Do what you gotta do. Take care of what you gotta do. Take care of what you gotta take care of. If it takes longer, oh well, that's just what you gotta do. And this is another crazy thing that I was thinking about yesterday. The very thing that is your thorn, the very thing that you know you struggle with, is the very thing that God will use to get you in order. Let me explain. So, everybody, now that you know, my feet and medical problems are my issue. Like that's what I deal with. That I've always dealt with it. I'm going to deal with it, and that's okay. That's just that's what I got to deal with, right? So the thing is, when I was in high school, when I was younger, and I would try to, say a little sideways stuff to my mom, right? My mom would be like, all right. The very next day, or it didn't even have to be the very next day, the very next hour, something medically would happen to me. How in the world? I'm just like, dang, okay, God, like, what try it if you want to situation you got going on with my mom, what protection you got going on with my mom? Because I'm like, bro, it didn't take you no time to get me right. That's wild. The very thing that is my weakness, the very thing that I struggle with, he would use to get me in order. Now, we all know, honor your father and mother, for this is right, for your days are going to be long. You ain't doing Bible. You ain't doing right. So he going to have to get you in order. He just going to have to get you in order. And that's that. That's it, it's crazy. It's crazy, and I'm grateful that I'm understanding that my life is not going to be easy. Nevertheless, I know the source of when I have those moments. I know what scriptures to go to. I know the things that'll kind of help me. Even if I don't see my situation change, I know that there is another way to handle my situation. That's why I live by the scripture. My comfort in my suffering is this: your promise preserved my life. So here's the thing. If I did not deal with any medical issues, would I even have this show? What my purpose would be so far off. I feel like my purpose would be so far off. I have to deal with stuff. I gotta deal with the edge of he won't give me more than I can bear. I gotta deal with, all right, I didn't try everything. Now, God, okay, what else? Help me. I gotta deal with it because life ain't full of roses and rose petals and all that jazz. Life ain't like that. So if I don't deal with the meat, if I don't deal with the ugliness, if I don't deal with, all right, bro, I don't have it no more. If I don't deal with that, what purpose would I have? Nobody want to hear your life that you just read about. No, 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 no. We ain't dealing with that. What did you go through, bro? What did you deal with? Real life stuff. I don't want that. I done prayed about it and God worked it out. No, 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 no. I don't want that. I don't want that life. And I don't even want to hear about that life because that's not real. I want to hear about, bro, I done tried it all. I done been through it all. I done it all. I didn't have nothing left. So now, God, all right, help me because I tried to help my own self. And at this point, I don't have it no more. And that was where I was at. I was even to the point to where I was like, I don't even know, the fear of walking. Literally the fear of just walking at all was trying to rise up because it felt like every time I would take a step, every time I would walk, every time I would move, I would re-injure and I would tweak my foot or my feet every single time. And so I was just like, I'm up, I'm good. The next day, I didn't twisted my foot a certain way. 2 days later, I'm good. Then the next day, I didn't twisted my foot a certain way. It's hurting again. Uh, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what it feels like not to be in pain. I've never heard of it, and that's including my feet. So with all the other stuff that I deal with, I don't know what it feels like not to be in pain. Now, what I can say is I know what it feels like to have a purpose, though, in my pain. My comfort in my suffering is this: your promise preserve my life. So no matter, even with all the pain that I'm dealing with, even with all the feet problems, all the medically challenging problems that I deal with on a daily, there is purpose. I still got purpose. Two different size shoes. And I still got purpose. Is that crazy? I don't know too many people that have two different size shoes. Now, I do know people that may have like, okay, one is a half size, but two different size shoes. Talk about Foot Locker. Talk about Foot Locker. Bro, I'm telling you, the life that you live, the struggles that you live, the struggles that you go through, it don't even have to be medically. Struggles that you go through are for a purpose. And once you realize that the way that you doing it by yourself ain't working, Once you realize the way you're doing it by yourself ain't working, is not work. We're gonna say ain't working. That's when the God won't put more in you than you can bear. That's when that scripture taps in, because he won't put more in you than you feel like you can bear. And that's when you need to rely on God. You say, how that don't bet you, it don't be bouncing back. It be bouncing back to the Father. That's the dopest thing. And even in my struggles, even in my challenges, I'm still like, but I'm here, God. So obviously you've given me the strength to endure everything that you have that you've given me to deal with, and you still find purpose. That's the wild thing. When you go through your situations and you ain't there yet, there's a purpose, bro. That's the crazy thing. We get tapped out so quick with situations that we deal with, not even realizing that at least you're able to deal with them. At least you're able to deal with them. Because a lot of people wouldn't even be able. Obviously, there's a reason. You're probably more stronger than you think because you're able to deal with it. I didn't realize how strong I was until I done went through chemo for 6 years. What? 6 years of chemo? Where they do that at? I don't even know. I ain't never even heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. And my goal has always been, bro, I want to not use my walker. I'm gonna do whatever I can to not use my walker. I don't want to use my walker. I'm tired of using my walker. It's irritating. It's in the way. And I still believe that there is I don't want to say there is. I still believe that God still works miracles to where I don't have to use my walker, because I didn't have to at one point in time. I didn't even have a walker at one point in time. I didn't have braces at one point in time. And then when I did have braces, I still didn't use my walker. I was walking fine at one point in time. So there were times to where I didn't have a walker. I didn't have braces. I was able to walk. Now that I do have my walker and now that I do have braces, I still believe that I do not and will not need to use a walker for the rest of my life. I still believe that. Nevertheless, if that never happens, I am still grateful that I'm still able to walk. If I always have to use my walker from now until I go to see Jesus, if that's not in God's will, I am still grateful and I am still made whole with my walker, no matter what it looks like. I made a post the other day and it said, paraphrasing, I don't want to look healed. I want to be made whole. Don't just heal me. No. Because that healing is for looks. Healing is outer. No. Make me whole, meaning the inside. Heal me on the inside. I need the whole package. I need everything. Don't just do halfway stuff. I don't want just a portion of me to be fine. No. I want the whole thing. Come one, come all. I don't want partial. Don't give me no partial. I don't want a portion. No. I want the entire thing. I want to be made whole. And even if that doesn't even look like to the naked eye, if it doesn't, or the natural eye, even if it doesn't look like um she's walking fine, she's standing up posture fine, uh her Her look is different. She doesn't have a walker. She doesn't have braces. She's able to walk, run, skip, jump, hop. Even if that doesn't even look like that ever, if I'm made whole, listen, bring on the walker, bring on the braces, bring on the two different size shoes, bring on whatever I gotta do, bring on the extra work I gotta do. But I'm made whole though. I don't care what that look like. I don't care. And I'm being so dead serious. I don't care what that looks like. Because I'm not trying to impress nobody on this earth. Everybody has a limitation. Everyone has a disability. Some you can see, some you can't see. I want to be made whole though. Don't just heal my arm. Don't just heal my leg. Don't just heal. No. I need the whole thing. From head to toe. From hair follicles to toenails. Heal the whole thing. Do it all. Do the whole thing. No matter how that looks. And I'm grateful that my mindset changed to not just focus on being perfected from the outside. I don't want to just look corrected. Oh, that's a good Dominique. I don't want to just look corrected. I want to be perfected. Come on. Come on, Domo. I don't want to look corrected. I want to be perfected. Domo, that was so good. That was so. Kendall, do not take that. Okay? I'm telling you now. And if you take it, give me my credit, player. Give me my credit. I don't want to look corrected. I want to be perfected. When you white out stuff on paper, it's white because the paper is white. Lift that joint up. You can see all the imperfections. But if you got a whole clean slate of paper, or if you type that joint out and you backspace, you can never tell that what you wrote was incorrected. Why? Because it wasn't corrected. It was perfected. Come on. That's a tweetable, bro. Man, that is deep. That's a whole different perspective. Now I gotta live up to it. All right, Father, I hear you. I hear you, man. Like, I hear you all the way. All right. Now I gotta live up to it because I spoke it out in the atmosphere. Whoop. There it is. I told y'all it's gonna hit home first. Everything I go through, it hits home first. Every time I do this show, it hits home first. I gotta deal with this stuff first. And then that's how I know what people be talking about when I have guests on my show. That's how I understand. We may not have the same condition, but we have the same problems. We all dealing with something. In this sense, most of my guests have medical complications. Most of my guests have illnesses. And I have an illness. So what better way to understand someone that's going through the same thing as I am? We all in this together, bro. We all in this together. So speaking of that, all right, here's the thing. My birthday is this month. Actually, it's been this very last day of this month. This is all I'm asking. I want everyone who is a body, everybody who is a body. I have a book. I wrote a book. It's called Damaged But Not Dead. Bro, I just want everyone to just read the book. Purchase the book. It's called Damaged But Not Dead. It is about my entire life. I need y'all to get it. Why? Because it's not even about me. I want you guys to know the foundation of why I even started this show. Like I said earlier, I had to go through it myself. I'm not just a guest because I want to be a guest because it sounds fun. No. I've been through some stuff. I've been through it firsthand. Point blank in the period. Ain't no sugarcoating nothing around here, bro. And there go nothing. The book, Damaged But Not Dead, is on Amazon. If you can't find it on Amazon, look, go to my website, thedomojones.com. The link is right there. thedomojones.com. Get the book. I want everybody to read it so you'll know who I am as a person and why I do what I do. Everything I do is stemmed from my medical complications. Every single thing I do, which is purpose, all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord and that are called according to his purpose. Come on. Come on. Everything I do. I don't do what I do. I don't say what I say. I don't live this life because it's fun, because it's the fluff. No, no. I had to go through some things. For real, for real, for real. I had to be deaf in my right ear. I had to have 2 brain surgeries. I had to be blind a little bit. 6 years of chemo, 187 chemo treatments. I had to go through some serious muscle damage, permanent muscle weakness, permanent nerve damage. I had to go through some real life stuff. And I'm still here. Why? Because that's my purpose. So everybody who is a body, all I want y'all to do, get the book, read it, let me know what you think. Damaged But Not Dead. You can find it on www.thedomojones.com. And we in there. That's it. That's all. I appreciate everyone for coming on. Jackie, I love you. I love you, Jackie. Jackie, I love you. So we got to do before you go. Are you ready for it? Now, typically, I do it before you go to my guest, but because I am my guest, we're going to do before you go. And I didn't even know about it, so I'm about to read it. Would you rather dumpster dive for food? Why am I already laughing? Would you rather dumpster dive for food or ask customers outside of a restaurant to buy you a meal? Woo! That is a humbling experience, first of all. Dang. All right, Gabe, you don't put me on the spot, bro. All right, so I'd rather ask. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's so hard because I don't even like asking for help today in today's time, and I can find food myself. No, we're going to go with ask for a meal. I need to be humble. Ask when you shall receive, right? So we're going to say ask people outside of a restaurant for a meal. And Gabe, you done got me on the spot with that one. Oh my gosh. Woo! Okay, so you already know we gotta do a word value. For the word value for today is praying for an easy life is not the goal. It's praying for strength to endure a difficult one. That's really self-explanatory. That goes for anybody. I don't want no easy life. Nah. I don't want no easy life. Give me the hard stuff. But just give me the tools and the source, God. Give me the tools and the source to help me endure it. I need a story to tell. I need some difficult stuff. Easy is too easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We don't want all that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I definitely appreciate it. I don't take it lightly at all. And y'all got to get back to lunch. And I got to go eat my lunch. You feel me? Tune in next Tuesday, 7 p.m. We are going to be live. We have a super dope guest. I need y'all to tune in. Point blank and a period. Catch up on all the episodes, all the shows, everything I do on www.onebillionbrave.com or IG 1billionbrave. Point blank and a period. I love y'all. See y'all next week. Have a good rest of the day. We out. Gabe, you already know what to do.